Never stated his destination?
He gave his driver instructions as he went along.
He never suspected who you worked for?
No.
The Semtex?
Was taken. I placed a tracer in one of the blocks the night before.
The tracer went offline when the attack took place. We're trying to kickstart it remotely now.
The perpetrators knew we were going to be there at that time. They knew where we were going.
And you didn't stop them. Perhaps you don't belong here anymore. So we've no idea to whom the Semtex was to be delivered. You and I, Charlotte, in 5.
Difficult times. He's getting pressures from on high. You did what you could, Ewen.
Charlotte.
No. Present from my ex-husband. Get that scene too and get some rest.
On my break, I've got 2 minutes left. No, I'm not smoking. I'm not inhaling, I'm walking. I'm out of breath because I had to rush back from lunch. Tuna sandwich. Tuna sandwich and some crisps and a chocolate biscuit and a coffee. No sugar. Hey, we're gonna go for drinks. Make it about 1:15. Yeah? How's Dad? And the fence? The garden fence. Just tell him to wait and I'll help him the next time I'm up because his back won't hold up. I'll get time off, it's not a problem. I don't know when, I'll let you know when I know. Hey, 1 minute. It's a good job. Gives me time to drink. Think. I said think. About whatever. I've got my degree, I can do what I want. Look, I've got to go, I'm late. Yeah, I love you too. Bye, 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 bye. Sorry. See ya. Can I help you, sir? Table for one?
Almost there. How did you do it?
Slept.
Doing something strenuous. Your girlfriend will love the scar. Sexy.
Wife.
Come back in 2 days, take the stitches out. Might still be here. Back in a minute with some painkillers.
Yeah.
It's been confirmed that a suicide bombing occurred earlier today at 12:30 in the busy South London restaurant Driscoll's, with currently confirmed casualties of 20 and with more understood to be injured. The restaurant was full of lunchtime customers, including a large meeting being held by the 2004 Committee, an organisation which had Middle East energy interests and championed the Iraq War. 3 backbench MPs were members. All are believed to be amongst the fatalities.
The same Semtex that was stolen was used in the bombing. An element in Whitehall feels that Obama's inclusive doctrine has spread across the Atlantic and has made us complacent. They're pushing for sweeping changes. If they discover that the Semtex was being monitored by us and that we could have stopped it, I don't need to tell you the repercussions for this government, especially with the election looming. The clock is ticking on all of us. just you and I here, Charlotte. What can you do for me?
We are here to remember Corporal Peter Walcott Tierney, taken from us in the service of Queen and country in Afghanistan. He bravely answered his country's call and leaves a loving wife, Louise, his brothers Ian and Daniel, and his mother Margaret. It's at times like these that we must find strength and peace in the memories of what he meant to us, an honorable son and brother. He was older than his 25 years and was the one his family relied upon since losing their father at an early age. He undertook his responsibilities with dignity and strength and maintained a strong family bond.
Remember he said he had a trophy United? He said he missed that because he was too fast. You remember, sir?
Yeah, I remember.
The last letter I got from him, he said the regiment weren't the same since you left.
Oh, you're mate.
What do I look like I am? Cold makes it hurt like a bastard. I can't sleep properly. What happened there?
Some stupid accident. Is that your wife?
Yeah. Thinks I'm some sort of invalid. She can't stop fussing.
She'll be thankful.
See that bum they set off in London? It was on the news. Never ends. None of it. What was the point of Pete dying, sir? Dying in some shithole country for nothing. What was the fucking point?
What's the matter with you? Have some respect for him, for his family. You got hurt. But you're here. You're alive. Listen to me. We move on. What's here and now, that's all that matters. All right? Go back to your wife. If you need help, you can always find me. We stick together, all of us.
Have you moved on, sir? From what happened?
Hello?
A car will be downstairs in 15 minutes.
On mark. Baby daughter. Take the path through the wood, you'll find her at the other end. Bit of a walk.
You've seen the news, 20 dead, scores injured. Semtex was used. You understand?
Perpetrator.
He was strapped to his jacket, self-detonated, no details on who he was. CCTV have no clear images. There's nothing left of him. We're bound by procedure. In this situation, we cannot afford those constraints. This is off-reservation. That's why you're at my home. I want you to find who's responsible and stop him in whatever way you feel fit. Let it be done quickly. It'll be you and Mark. He's young but capable. Very good with the gun, I hear. I want it low-tech, old tradecraft. If you get caught, I don't want evidence. I'll supply technical backup and the sweep and clean. No luck yet with the tracer you planted in the Semtex, but we did find something curious with your man Harry. No bullets in his automatic. Any thoughts?
Maybe.
You know, my hand's on this, Ewen. My conscience. Wipe it clean. No loose ends.
Where's Harry? That cheapskate owes me money.
Harry's dead. I want you to think carefully, more carefully than you've ever thought. Was there anything unusual happened in the last few days? Anything you know but are not telling me?
Dad, what are you talking about? I'm leaving.
You took the bullets from his gun. Why?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't have time to waste. I know you know something, and I'm not leaving until you talk, one way or another. Talk.
I don't know anything, please.
By the time I'm through with your face, nobody's gonna want to look at you, let alone pay to fuck you.
He said nothing had happened.
What?
He told me it was just business.
Who did?
A client.
Which client? Tell me about him.
Young guy said his name was Paul.
Paul.
I saw him regular for 2 months. He wanted to know stuff about Harry.
What stuff?
What he was up to, his routine. He paid me extra. I told him useless stuff. Who he met, what time. His routine is useless stuff.
What about the bullies?
Said it was a joke to take them out. Said Harry showed up with a gun. He wanted to teach him a lesson.
Where did you meet him? What did he look like?
At his house. Expensive place. Short hair, brown, slim. Could pass for Greek or Italian, but he was an Arab.
I didn't know.
I have Arab friends. I know what the language sounds like. Heard him speaking it on the phone.
You know his address?
When the bomb went off, there was the flash, and then there was lots of smoke, a lot of glass flying. There was a lot of people on the ground. Horrendous, huge explosion. I don't know, I just felt it more than anything else.
Ash. Jesus.
How have you been?
Good, yeah. You?
Yeah, I'm good. You, live around here?
No, just coffee.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, you too. I have to go. I'm late for something.
Listen, you have a number?
If you give me yours, I can get this thing to
Sorry,
work.
give me yours. I'll tap into this.
Okay. 07950 956 958. Got it. Look, I have to go. I'm really late for something. But
Really nice to see you again.
What we saw, the devastation was just horrific. It's like being in a war zone. It was crazy. I had screens. People like kind of injured and their clothes were all like, everyone just covered in dust.
We have with us today Crispin Jones, who is an intelligence expert. Crispin, what are your thoughts about the recent spate of bombings?
Well, I think it's too early for us to speculate as to who's involved, but all the hallmarks of the bombing really do point to homegrown Islamic terrorism. Hardly where the bombs were in a public place. Nature of the types of explosives that it seems to be.
Off you go.
Hi. Can I use your bathroom?
Yeah, you know where it is. So why are you here?
You always said if I needed any help, I could speak to you. I need money. Can I get a drink?
Yeah, sure.
Hands up!
You got me into this!
Fucking whore! Get your hands up! Fucking bitch! Get away from him! Check inside.
hard to say.
Well, you move your lips and something would have come out.
Listen, are you free to meet? John Major signed a peace treaty with Sinn Féin because the IRA's violent actions forced him to. Jerry Adams changed from a terrorist to a politician, but it was violence and illegal action that forced the change. Not one lawyer was involved.
Jerry Adams is a murderer.
This is a law class, it's not a political forum.
Actually, in today's context, he's recognized and accepted. He's being invited to have tea with the Prime Minister, for fuck's sake.
Ash, just keep it civilized.
Sorry. Because he matched them with violence. I mean, look at Israel, created through a violent struggle. Now it's an internationally recognized state. In America, the American forefathers fought the British, beat them hands down, and now what are they? They're the biggest superpower on this planet. Why? Because violence is the supreme authority all authorities derive their power and legitimacy from. Law is completely irrelevant in the face of true force. That applies to any country.
And what's your country?
Ash, can I have a word? You may be smart, but you are close to failing. It's a D, I'm afraid.
I can handle this.
Ash, do you really want to practice law? Ash.
Don't worry.
All right, I'm coming out. You, coming out now. Any man I see outside, I'm going to shoot. Any son of a bitch who starts to shoot at me, I'm going to shoot them too. Then I'm going to kill all his friends, his family, and then second generation, everybody. Then I'm going to burn the house down. It's unforgiving, you know. Clint Eastwood, after he's killed everyone for murdering his friend, played by the noble Morgan Freeman. Oh, man, great actor. I'm Nabil, you are?
I'm Ash.
Ah, Ash. Like cigarette ash. It's not your real name, huh? Don't be ashamed of who you are. Huh? Shot for Ashraf, yes? You look how they've killed Muslims in Bosnia, Chechnya, Kosovo, and now they've invaded Iraq for the blood you will. Now come to one of my meetings. Here, take some of this. Yeah, take 5. Huh? You give them to your friends. You have friends, don't you?
Hey.
Oh, Allah wouldn't be pleased.
Sorry, what did you say? What were you guys doing in there?
Just a little pick-me-up.
Are you doing that shit with him?
Ash, don't start. I'm not in the mood.
Let's go.
Hey, get the fuck off me. Easy.
What the fuck's the matter with you, huh? You trying to make me look like a fucking idiot?
No.
Doing that shit with him, huh? That fucking prick. What were you doing in the fucking toilets anyway, huh? You sucking his cock?
Look, I'm sorry.
You feeling? Fuck off.
Oh, come on, Ash.
Just as long as you have a fucking great time, you know, fucking get wasted, you don't give a shit about anything.
Look,
you
I'm
don't care
sorry.
about anything.
Listen, look, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I promise I won't do it again. This is the last time, okay? You know I love you.
We must rise up against these Western pigs who occupy our lands, who come at us with smiles to take what's ours. and turn us against each other. In this so-called democracy, if you speak up about Muslims being slaughtered, you're an extremist. Huh? Yes? Yes. But if you are passive, silent, easy to control, you're a good Muslim. Yes? Just like a dog. They throw you a bone, but keep you on a leash. You know the type of Muslim I'm talking about. He's so ashamed of who he is. He gives himself a Western name. He tries to think and feel like his Western master. Live like him, be him. You say to him, my friend, you say to him, let's stop the murder of Muslims. And he would say, you ignorant foreigner. You want me to jeopardize my nice life in my country. This is the fool who wears an England football shirt and says, oh, we won the match. And the man next to him, in the same shirt, they calls him a Paki. A nigger. Ask yourself, who are you? Really?
Right, matey. I'll just get a couple of pints, please. How's Kate? She was off her head last night. I've never seen anyone drink or snort as much as that in my life. An animal. So how come you went there? She not tell you she was out? I wanted her to suck me off, but she passed out.
It's okay. Hey, no problem. Oh, it's all right, my friend. It's no problem. No problem. Come, move it. Come. It's all right. It's all right. You're a racist bastard. Come.
You know, it felt good what I did.
You know, sometimes to earn respect, we have to do things we wouldn't normally do. You know, people like us have to do that just to get the basic respect most people take for granted. In Afghanistan, we had to fight to earn respect and freedom from the Russians.
You were there. What was it like?
What happens on the battlefield is between you and God. I am here now. God didn't will it for me to enter paradise. But I'm content, you know. Contentment is a state of mind, like Palestine.
You know, law is not for me. I don't want to be part of any hypocrisy.
Look. Would you call them dignified human beings?
They're just having fun.
My friend, no. We are not like them.
What time is it?
You have a rough night?
My head.
Listen, Kate. I don't think we should see each other anymore.
Why?
Same shit every day. You don't know when to stop.
I'm 23, for God's sake. I'll stop when I'm older. I'm enjoying myself. You just relax, for Christ's sake.
Well, I don't want to see you anymore. Okay? I don't want this anymore. You can go back to sleep if you want.
Oh, just like that? Black and white. It's so fucking easy for you, isn't it? You want to end it with me, and you end it just like it's nothing. You want to leave, just go.
Get over yourself.
Ash!
The terror level stays at critical, and some are calling London a city under siege. The government announced today that it would proceed as planned with the general election. We ask whether it would be best to postpone the election in the interests of public safety. The government, however, may feel that an alteration to the election date would be seen as a victory for these terrorists.
Nice place. Swish. Present for my baby daughter. You have to check for small parts. Ever wonder why they do it? Too simplistic to think they just hate us.
What does that have to do with this girl? Look at her. Will you serve for your country?
No.
Our force over there. To stop this from happening here. Again. Didn't stop. They're not going to stop. Neither will I. I'm going to find every one of them and send them to the death they pray for. Oh.
There's a file for you at the Dropbox in 10 minutes.
Go on.
You hesitated before you gave the safe signal. Someone following you?
Maybe. I couldn't say.
Did you walk it? Circuits?
Up and down Holborn, Chancery Lane, Oxford Street. 2 hours.
Shall I report it?
I'm not sure.
Bombings make us all nervous.
Don't worry about it.
I found the receipt in Paul's house for 2 pay-as-you-go phones. Paul had one, the other was used 2 hours ago from that building. The phone was used to call Afghanistan. He's in there on his own. It's not registered to anyone. It's an abandoned council property. We can go him round the back.
We're going in taking. Shots to the head. Anything else allows him to detonate, understood?
Yeah.
Where's your jacket? Hey?
I said don't shoot! I said face the fucking wall! Face the fucking wall! I said don't shoot!
Close the door! Go!
Let me just talk to you, man! I said let me talk to you!
How many people were you gonna kill?
Just give me a second, please! Get on your fucking knees! I don't know what you're talking about, all right?
How many?
I don't know what you're talking about! Just listen to me and calm down, and me and you can...
Eye for an eye, yeah?
I'm just like you! I'm just like you, all right?
You're nothing like me, you fucking animal.
Please, don't.
I can do what I want to you. I can do anything I want. You know that?
Please don't.
Let him burn. Oh, fucking hell.
The tracer on the Semtex was kick-started. This will take you right to it.
Who was the man I just killed?
You have to go now. Mujib Ahmed. Pakistani parents, 23 years old, UK citizen. At the precise moment he was signing on, squatting in the flat. Not a bomber. What other options were you faced with? Considering the past day's events, your past, what you've been through, what we've all been through. You were not there. We have removed all traces of you. It was a squat and a dealer's hangout. What's done is done.
How did he get the phone?
Stolen, obviously, from Paul. Do you have anything that would link you with this incident?
Just his jacket.
Get rid of it. This is no time to doubt. Innocent lives are at stake. Finish it.
Do you remember Ian? The stoner who used to steal our milk and top it up with water.
Oh, yeah, he used to piss into a water bottle because he couldn't be bothered to
Yeah.
water the toilet.
Yeah, I saw 3 full bottles in there once. So what have you been up to all this time?
Oh, nothing much, just been drifting.
You didn't get into law?
No, it wasn't for me.
I always thought you were going to be a high flyer. Have your own firm. Not like me, I always knew I'd end up working in the dullest law practice ever.
Why don't you just quit?
It's not that easy, I can't just
No,
leave my job.
I'm sorry. So you married or anything?
No, not married. Relationships, yeah. There was this one guy, but that just ended. No, I loved him. He just wasn't interested. Wasted 4 years of my life. Lost it a bit, actually. Still managed to keep my job at the law firm. And then I went crazy wanting kids. Never met anyone. You?
Nothing serious.
How's your mum? Is she still trying to get you to marry a nice Muslim girl?
No, she died a couple of years ago.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. You look beautiful.
I hardly ever think about those days. Uni feels like another life to me. What are you doing?
We organise activities for young Muslims.
Camping in the Brecon Beacons, rafting, paintball, team bonding.
And we combine these with religious teachings. Now, as a successful Muslim businessman, you want your staff...
Your Muslim staff?
To be of good character, right?
Thank you for coming to visit me and for making this offer, but I'll have to pass. I don't involve myself in my workers' private lives. I'm not a religious man, but faith is a personal thing. What they do in their own time is their business. And that's what's great about this country. But thank you.
Great about this country? And this is the same country that has destroyed so many cultures. All our cultures.
Thanks for your time.
No problem, thank you.
Oh, Muhammad. Hey, you look well. Salam alaikum. Yeah, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. Oi, Amir. Don't shoot me. I'm only... Hey, good to see you. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yusuf, yes?
Yes.
This one is this?
This is the one we're sending to the boys, man. It's the truth.
You're doing excellent work. Very good. Come, we need to talk.
Shall I come with you, bro?
Can I just finish it? He wasn't interested.
No problem. There are other business people we can approach, you know. It's a matter of getting their young workers to join us. You know, this gym is a very good idea. You're doing very, very well, my friend. Very, very well. You want to do more, yes?
What have you got in mind?
A test of your will. And then we shall see about you.
This is Sergeant Glenn Conlon, ex-military.
With the intelligence associations.
He served in secret prisons all over the Middle East.
Killing and torturing people we know, people close to us. He's not in the services anymore, you know, he's bought a farm, stables. He wants the quiet life. He's retired from killing and humiliating Muslims. We don't retire. We don't forget.
There is a man coming from the Middle East, an important man. He lands next week.
You'll go and meet him. You'll do as he asks, but he needs your assistance. This is a foreign country to help. You'll need another man. You have someone?
Yeah, Yusuf.
Good. You're going to help our friend, the Sergeant Conlon.
Ashraf?
Peaceful streets.
Inglesi. Englishman.
He gets up at 8 a.m., goes to the barn, cleans it for an hour, and then goes to the stables.
Who lives with him?
Nobody.
No wife?
No.
When he comes out of his house, follow him into the barn. Show him the gun. We come out, we beat him, tie him, take him. You do everything like I tell you to, you understand? A knife for you. No fork. Go and see what is happening. I'm going to cut your head off like a pig's. Anyone else here?
No one.
Put him in the van. Put your dead friend there, too. Turn the camera on.
Some breaking news for you now. Mr. Glenn Conlon has been reported missing. Mr. Conlon was a banker and a former private in the Army Reserves. His sister, Rebecca Conlon, and her 8-month-old daughter were found brutally murdered at his farm in Hertfordshire. The police have little and disgrace.
There is anger in you. Makes no sense. Why are you helping us? You're angry with me about the woman, the baby. You think he cared for the families of the men he tortured and killed? You're confused in the head. Majnun. Take it. These pigs kill our people all over the world, and you feel for them. What's the matter with you? Be a man! The woman saw my face. The baby. You're not one of us. You haven't suffered like we have. This is your country.
Well, I am sorry about your friend, you know, but he was taken doing God's will, a true martyr.
And that soldier, he was just a reserve.
My friend, do you think they will publicize the fact that he was a torturer?
About the woman and the baby, huh?
Collateral damage. Who invented that phrase? That enough of this! You know you can't stay in this country, huh? Too dangerous. One door closes, another opens. Before our colleague left, he said you were a capable man, but that you need experience to see what these pigs do to your people. I think he was right. Afghanistan. You'll go there with a new identity. To our friends, be taught useful things. Then you'll come back. And if you don't return, and your prize will be more than anything any one of us could wish for. Paradise. That's what you wanted. Yes?
An unidentified deceased male was found horrifically burned in an abandoned warehouse in East London. The body was so disfigured, no details of him are available. The location was a known drugs factory and haunt of local gangs and dealers. Police attribute...
There's nothing we could have done. We were doing our job.
Our job is to do what's right.
What does she mean? She said something about you. What was she talking about?
My wife was killed in the bombings a few years back.
I'm sorry.
I should have been 34 this year. She had nothing to do with all this, you know. Some days I that thing's still in there.
What?
Turn it off.
Turn it that way. No. That way. Other way. The other way. Yeah.
You okay?
Fine.
I remember this.
It's embarrassing.
Look, I'm sorry about what happened. About the way I acted back then. If I could change it, I would. Is everything all right with you, Kate? And with your life?
It's fine. It's not as easy as it used to be, but I have to talk about that now.
We slipped away. I've never stopped thinking about you, Kate. You have to know that.
Where have you been?
Paul was meant to go ahead last night. He's vanished. Were you followed?
No.
You sure? We have to change our plans. You have to make contact with the third man and help him. You stay with him. I'll be in touch.
When is he due to go ahead?
Tomorrow. What's the matter with you? It isn't time to be weak and emotional. We have no time for emotions now. Especially when your brothers and sisters are suffering.
You know who I am, yeah? Okay, is there anything else here? Any papers, receipts?
No.
Okay, use this. I'm gonna go first. You wait here for a few minutes and then follow me, okay? Just stay calm.
Have a look round, Mark. Straight down the corner. Look up there.
It's him!
Got him.
I heard.
There was someone there watching.
Who?
I know somebody across the road. He got away on a bike. He's connected. Get the CCTV footage. Should be a clear shot of him.
There are 2 rooms at the Glassware Hotel booked in the name of Michael and John Smith. Check in. I'll be there when I have something. One more thing. There is a team on us. Our people. Watch yourself.
Our people? Why?
What we are doing is not standard. Make sure that...
Hey. You look tired.
I'm fine.
It's a nightmare getting here with all the madness.
What?
There was a bomb scare on the train coming here. Scared shitless. Bunch of murdering maniacs. Hope they killed a lot of them. You know when I said I didn't think about those days at uni anymore?
Yeah,
I was like,
I know. You know, I thought I saw you once a few years ago. I just lost you in the crowd.
well, I'm not going anywhere. Especially since it's you around.
Can I get a red wine and orange juice, please?
No problem at all. There you go. That's £5 exactly. Thank you.
Take it to the car. Here, you take the cake. I will be 5 minutes. My son. It's his birthday.
They were there, they knew.
You shouldn't be here. Your target is an American neocon, head of a think tank instrumental in planning the war on terror. His daughter is getting married to an Englishman.
Where?
I'll know tomorrow. You still have your phone, huh? God be with you, my friend.
Will I see my family?
What? Oh, you see, everyone who is important in your life, everyone who has passed away, and it will seem like only half a day has passed since you last saw them. You okay?
I'm good.
You did well. Stay alert.
Yeah. Yeah, I know the place.
For those of you looking for reasons
then I suggest you pay attention to what I have to say. For far too long, you've ignored what is happening around you. You've not seen the inevitable that is coming at you. The inevitability of my actions.
Who are you? Hey? Who are you working for? Talk to me! I've seen you!
You've never opened your mouths in protest at my people's suffering.
Answer me!
Your silence has been deafening.
Who sent you?
Words have had no impact on you. Politics has had no impact on you. Look at Afghanistan, Iraq, Palestine. The list goes on, and you continue to ignore it. You seem confused at our actions. Lost in your decadent world. Unable to act. Unable to move. Frozen in time. So now I'm going to communicate to you in a language that you'll understand. My words are dead until I give them life with your blood and mine. I'm sure by now your newspapers and television have depicted me as a madman, an evil outsider hell-bent on destruction. Your corrupt and degenerate media will spin my actions to suit the government agenda. They want you misinformed, scared, and docile so that you continue to ignore their murderous actions. They're happy for you to lose yourself in all that this world has to offer so that you stay unaware and intoxicated with their mindless chatter, so that you do not question the situation you find yourselves in, trapped in a vicious circle of your own doing. My life has been a journey towards violence, but it's not one I regret. There is no guilt for me. There is no thoughts of the past or what I did or didn't do. My search is over. My hands have been guided by a force that's greater than anything on this world. I've found my peace. You must understand that things do not happen without reason. There are no coincidences. So listen carefully to what I have to say.
Give us your location. Where are you? Everything is in position. He has entered and heading towards the kitchen area. CCTV has been immobilized.
I have sacrificed myself for something higher than what this world has to offer. I strive for a higher ground. Now your government, the government that you voted for, commit atrocities against my people all over this world. Your support for them makes you responsible. I'm not a hypocrite. I will not sit by while my brothers and sisters are being slaughtered. The path that has led me here has been littered with obstacles, but I have remained strong. I am sure of my actions, and I will not falter. Until you stop the bombing, imprisonment, and torture of my people, we will not stop. We have entered the realm of war, and I am a soldier. Until we feel security, you will be our targets. You are all responsible for turning a blind eye to the butchery of my people. I'm only a man, but my actions are the price you pay for your apathy, for your debauchery. I've lived amongst you, but I'm not part of you. You've not seen me until now. I am God's lonely man. Your 9/11s, your 7/7s are what my people suffer on a daily basis around the world. You know nothing of suffering. So now I'm going to show you. My prayers have all been answered, and no earthly force can take them away from me. I will rise up against you. You'll not forget me. You have killed thousands of my brothers and sisters. That much death has a consequence you will pay for with your blood. There will be more like me. I promise you. And we will bring hell to you and your kind. And my conscience is clear. I have no regrets. I live forever. I go to a better place.
What the hell is going on? We need my car. Yeah, but 5 of us. We need my car.
Where's your jacket? My name is Hussein Malik. For 3 years I worked as an undercover agent for our secret services and infiltrated Nabil Alawi and his circle. 3 months ago, I discovered a plot by Nabil to steal Semtex for the purposes of an attack on London. I informed my controllers to arrest Nabil. The following day, the first bomb exploded. I met with my controllers. They tried to take my life. My life is in great danger. I need a guarantee of protection. A Secret Service team are after me now. I've enclosed the evidence I've accumulated and proof of my identity.
Since sweeping to power last month in a landslide victory, the new government has been quick to make domestic security the top of their agenda.
Having been given a mandate by the public with such a resounding election victory, it's our duty to follow that lead and to prioritize making our country absolutely safe from these cowardly terrorists.
One of the government's first steps was the removal of the Secret Service's old guard, Sir Scott Catesby, and the passing of more stringent terror laws which saw the deportation of the radical cleric Nabil Alawi.
I am returning to my country of birth tomorrow, but I am distraught that the country that is my home is expelling me on false charges. I will fight for my corner. God save the Queen.
Last week also saw the first official announcement into the bombings.
The perpetrators were a homegrown cell. None had been identified as potential threats prior to the attacks, meaning they were all clean skins, completely unknown to any of the intelligence services.
The ringleader, Ashraf Ahmed, was personally responsible for the bombing of the Glassmore Hotel. The bomb was a timed device placed in a luggage item, causing a massive explosion in the foyer of the hotel. Ahmed himself was killed by security services as he tried to trigger a suicide device just prior to the foyer device exploding. Helen James, head of the Glassmore Hotel Victims Committee, had this to say about the findings.
I don't see how you solve the underlying problem, and I don't think anyone really does. And of course, this may lead to more security and more troops going out and possibly more people being killed, but I don't see how that solves the problem.
Ewen, I thought they'd gotten to you.
It was with his files. He must have left it when you last met. You knew all about the bombings. Tinid, you were trying to stop them. You worked with this Nabil and got him safely deported without arrest. I wasn't meant to make it out alive. You in line with the promotion with the new government? All them Wynn got rid of your boss. Must be happy with you. Played me perfectly. Knew all about my wife. Knew I'd kill anyone you put in front of me.
You can use her as an excuse if you want. But what you do is in your nature.
I love my country. I've killed for it, and I'd die for it.
Good for you.
The press have been sent copies of these files. I'm sure you were responsible.
Those files are nonsense you made up. No one will believe it.
They're mine. If you buckle under the pressure of the story. It's in my nature.